everybody. Welcome to MangaPod. I am Erin.
I'm Dodger.
And I'm Moeka.
And we are a podcast in which we get together after we've read all or part of a manga and we discuss it with friendship, love, and lots of spoilers. This week we are talking Given chapters 1 through 16.5. If you've never joined us for a MangaPod before, what we'll do is give you a short spoiler-free description and then also our spoiler-free recommendations, whether we think this is something you should spend time going to read or not. That way, if it sounds like something you're interested in, you can take your leave before we get to spoiler section. Once we are in spoiler section, we ask nobody to spoil anything at all once we're there. So yeah. I think I touched on all the stuff. I did it a little differently than normal, so I'm trying to look back and see if I checkmarked everything, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm going to go ahead and read the summary. Tightly clutching his Gibson guitar, Mafuyu Sato steps out of his dark apartment to begin another day of his high school life. While taking a nap in a quiet spot on the gymnasium staircase, he has a chance encounter with fellow student Risuka Yunoyama, who berates him for letting his guitar strings rust and break. Noticing Yunoyama's knowledge of the instrument, Sato pleads for him to fix it and teach him how to play. Yunoyama eventually agrees and invites him to sit in on a jam session with his two bandmates, bassist Haruki Nakayama and drummer Akihiko Kaiji. Sato's voice is strikingly beautiful, filling Yunoyama with the determination to make Sato the lead singer of the band. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop. Alrighty. Who would like to go first for spoiler-free recommendations?
I can go. I originally watched a few episodes of the anime. I had never read the manga before. It's very cute. It's a really sweet manga. I actually wound up enjoying it quite a bit. There are things that you think are going to be like huge deals, and then characters actually communicate, and you're like, "Oh, nice, okay." it's one of those. So I would say, it doesn't have some of the more frustrating elements that you might expect from a manga like this. That's more like slice of lifey. But I think that it's great. I love all the boys.
All the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I loved this series. I actually ended up reading all that is out of it.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I just got real into it. And so I read like all the way up to chapter 48, and now I have to like contain myself to not spoil anything. And yeah, there's great communication. The characters are healthy. There is dark, like heavier themes, but it doesn't shy away from like making the relationships realistic. And also it is a BL manga, but I think it's more like slice of life with the gay couple just happening to be like the main couple.
I agree.
Not a standard, like people tend to think when they hear yaoi or BL, they tend to have a certain viewpoint of it. And so I don't think it's like, and actually, sorry, I'm going on a little bit of a rant here, but like the more modern BL and yaoi have very much stepped away from those dangerous tropes that happened early on in a lot of series. And so this is one that steps away from that, healthy communication, understanding of boundaries, and just a very, very sweet, emotional story. And yeah, I really, really, really love this series. I will say that there is a trigger warning, and that one would be suicide. And that's basically the only trigger warning I can think of, so. But I love it.
Yes.
You guys pretty much nailed it. Like, I have been recommended the anime for so long, but I was just like, but what if I need to read it? And so I just waited, and I was just like, please, MangaPod, answer my prayers. And you guys did, and it's really, really good. I also wanted to read more, but I've held back, and I know once this is over, I'll probably read a little bit ahead, and then I'll be excited to watch the anime and watch everything animated. It's very fun. I like it.
I definitely want to go and watch the anime now.
Yeah,
I get so many
like the
TikToks
anime.
about it.
It's cute.
So many TikToks. Cool. Is there anything else you guys would like to touch on before we jump into spoilers?
I don't think so. I think we did it.
No, yeah, it's very refreshing. Yeah. Agreed.
Perfect.
All right. Spoiler section, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My foo-foo's gone.
Yeah.
All right. What were you guys? So we kind of touched on this, but what were you guys expecting going into reading the series? Question we usually start with.
So I didn't get super far in the anime, so there was a lot that I didn't know that I found out in this manga. I didn't get to the point where like they were like, you know, dating. So
I didn't either. It happened so quickly.
I was really shocked that like, and I think this is one of the reasons why we're saying, you know, like, yeah, boys date in it, but it doesn't feel like it's entirely about that. Like that's a slice of life element of like these boys' lives, right? I think a big reason that you get that feeling is because they like each other and they're like, hey, I really like you. And then they're like, should we date because we're in the same band? Well, it's us, the other boys. And the other boys are like, I guess, just like, yeah, just be careful about it. And like, and that's it, you know? And then they're dating and it's like not like it is a big deal, but I was just really surprised how quickly that happened. I thought that they were going to milk I thought it was going to be like a miscommunication storyline for a long time or like a really long running pining situation. And it wasn't, which was really sweet.
Yes. Yeah, I went into it expecting to like really love it because, like I said, it'd been recommended all over the place to me, and I've even seen some like dub clips that were really funny. And yeah, and like it also tackled the like idea of a boy falling in love with a boy, and he didn't know that he could fall in love with a boy, but that's like moved on so quickly, where he's reassured so quickly by Akihito, just being like, no, it's fine. And then he's like, all right, and it doesn't get brought up again.
Yeah.
Like, yep, that's what it is. That's what it should be. And so I definitely thought that they were going to do like miscommunication, so much more drama with My Furu's past. And they still have that. It's still there, but it's not interfering. And Yama is like there to encourage and be with him instead of like feeling like put out or put off or brushed to the side because of that. And so I love that they started dating. So quickly,
I guess
being adorable.
I guess because the manga. Sorry, Moeka, you go.
Oh, no. I mean, you guys pretty much said everything that I was thinking. It's just like things happen a lot quicker, but it didn't even matter because it's just like they're so chill about everything. Yeah. Which is kind of nice because, I mean, while it is serious, the severity of the seriousness, like, it's real quick. So it's kind of nice to have the slice of life moments. I don't know. I expected it to be kind of a slow burn, honestly. And that is not what I got, which I'm okay with. It worked out because it's really good. I'm so interested to see where like it keeps going because I'm like, what the heck? This happened so fast.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about too. Is like, where does it go after that? But I guess like, it's depending on the character. In general, it's more a story about like music giving you passion for something, right? Whether that's like it's giving you energy and fire to like take back control of your life or to like enjoy your life again, or if it's bringing you closer to people that you weren't close with before. It's more about music having an impact on people, right? So I guess like in that way, it's kind of nice because yeah, like that the music just happened to bring them together, and they've both got such a passion for it, and it was just really sweet.
Mm-hmm. And I loved watching reading Mafuru's journey from when we first are introduced to him, and how it's revealed how good of a singer he is. I thought that payoff was really well done when he just like couldn't write the lyrics for the song because he was too overwhelmed and like stuck in the past and not being forgiven for what he said to his first boyfriend. And then him just like the moment where he blasted out his voice and every single person was like moved. I also like the fact that they didn't put in lyrics for his song.
Me too.
So we don't know the exact words that he said, but it doesn't matter because we know every single person's reaction and how the music moved everybody. And I think that's more important than whatever the lyrics he'd been like trying to figure out were, because that's what the point of the song was, not the words.
Mm.
And there. What did you guys think of their first kiss?
Oh my god, it's been so long since I read it. I'm trying to even remember it.
It was after they did the song when they performed live.
Oh, right. Oh my god.
Like
how
grabbed
the
him.
fuck did I forget that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cute. It was one of those classic like, wait, did I just fucking kiss him sort of situations?
Yes,
you
did.
Which is just always cute to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love, Yama's internal monologue for everything. Like, he's such, like, a cool, stoic dude. Like, he's kind of, like, got that Sasuke Kageyama look to him.
Yeah.
And then he's just actually, like, as he's falling in love with this dude, he's just, like, so overwhelmed with these emotions and does not know what to do with them, and he just panics so hard. And in the relationship, usually Mafuyu would be the one that has those panicky thoughts like you would think, but instead it's Yunoyama who's just like love, feelings, and it just slowly zooms out from him into like the universe.
Yeah.
Just him being like panicking. I loved his moments.
Me too. Yeah, I feel like more of the sort of stuff that we expected we're gonna be seeing with like the side characters, right? Or like the rest of the ensemble. More of the like, I don't know what to do with these feelings sort of stuff seems like it's gonna be longer running with them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did you think of the other two? We have the two other bandmates, Haruki and Akihito.
I think it's fun because they're older.
Yeah.
Like, they're not all high schoolers, right? And I like that we got a little bit of backstory of, these two being, like, older dudes in the scene that, that met this high schooler and were like, holy shit, he's really talented. Is it weird if we ask him to be in our band? I liked that. I think it allows them to take on more of like a legitimate like mentor role, But we, the reader, know that they're also like a mess as humans.
Also, yeah. We've gotten a little bit with them, with Haruki showing he's got some feels for Yakihito.
Yeah.
We've got, he's just hopelessly in love, even though he knows he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It be like that.
Sometimes it really be like that, dude.
Be like that for Haruki. There was something else I was gonna. Oh, something else I really And oh, hello, phone. Okay. Thought you were on silent. Take care of that real quick. Something I did really enjoy was Mafiu's past and the story about what happened with his previous boyfriend and why he's like struggling with music and why he wants to learn how to be invested in music and create it. What did you guys think about his past in that story?
Dude, it's so tragic. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I can't." Don't. Yeah. As soon as I saw what he said, I was just like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah,
I thought. Go ahead.
Sorry,
But
I was just gonna say it's really sad. From a storytelling perspective, I do really like that this isn't the sort of story where the main characters like worlds just become each other. Like we saw so many characters in the backstory that are now, you know, he's feeling more comfortable reaching out to, and they're like supporting him now. Like there's lots of friendships that have been brought up either in flashbacks or like in present day in the story, and those characters continue to be relevant. And I think it's really nice that we had, you know, this whole story, like so much trauma on this poor kid. And to have the people that, you know, were his best friends, to have them trying to like be involved in his life again and be supportive. It was just really nice. I was like, I'm so glad that those, you know, we're not pretending that those people didn't exist. Not that sometimes people don't just like stop being involved in your life, but, I think it's not, if, you know, if we want to look at least a major part of this story as like his healing journey, I think it was really necessary for us to see these characters.
Yeah, I agree with that. Something I really loved. So we can talk. Would you guys care if we talk about the art real quick now?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because this just kind of leads into it. I really loved the art, but something that stood out to me both from an artistic and a storytelling standpoint was during his flashback where he's talking about how, like, Mafuyu and I think Yuki was his name, how they started out as friends very young because Mafuyu had like their parents were not, it wasn't a healthy relationship. I can't remember which one was being abused, but so they grew together really early even though they were very different from each other. And just the natural progression of there's moments where like they're holding hands as young kids and then on the next page they're holding hands as like middle school, and then as they're getting older, the last one is them like holding hands while they're like making love to each other for the first time. And so I just thought that was like a really beautiful progression with no words, just told through the art. And there was a few of those scenes that happened with that, but I think that was the one that stood out to me the most for sure.
Yeah, the art in this is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I like that all of the characters are really distinct. And it's just, I think it suits the sort of, I'm trying to think of the right word. There's sort of a like light, flowy sort of vibe to this manga a lot of the time. And I think the art really suits that.
Yeah. Moeka, do you have any thoughts?
I mean, it's very pretty art. I really like their screen toning. Like
Same.
such a, I don't know, it's very, very out there, but I really enjoyed it. I don't know, the use of it kind of like sets it apart from some of the other manga I've read. Because I feel like a lot of the other manga I've read recently all use like actual ink, and it's not always like screen tone used. So I don't know. It gives it like a very specific vibe that I enjoy.
Yeah. It's just so pretty. They're all so pretty.
They are. Oh my god, the way they draw the bodies.
Yeah.
Crying, sorry. Crying.
Their hands are so pretty. Their emotions are so pretty. Their hair is so pretty.
Yeah.
They're all very handsome.
Oh my god. Ueno's sister. I don't know if you guys saw the page where the artist was like talking about how they went into creating the characters, and they were like, oh yeah, like Ueno's sister is basically like they look identical except for she has like a slightly softer face and longer hair.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I love her.
It's true though.
It is.
They both
Literally
have, like,
the
really
only
severe
characters.
faces.
Yeah, the only character with same face are the siblings.
Yeah, as it should be, you know.
Should be. Agreed. Trying to think. Do you guys have any other things you want to talk about? Like any cute moments you wanted to bring up or anything like that?
My number one is him just kissing him without even like thinking about it. It's just like, yes, you love him. That's right.
Yes. Where he like grabs him by the head and leads him out the room and then just smooches him.
Yeah.
Like, stop. I love it.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
I just really love all of the moments where they're playing music.
Mm-hmm.
I think the vibe changes a lot from this sort of like, you know, sleepy slice of life manga. There's so much, like, the way that it's drawn, there's so much energy to the panels when they're playing music, even like practicing. It's just very cool. I think it's really well done.
Yeah, I agree. I love it when they're all together. And that can be easy for like one character to get lost or them all to kind of have similar personalities, but I love that all four of them have very distinct looks and very distinct personalities too. And they all contribute to the band.
Yeah.
In different ways.
Someone in chat said
Hot take given is good. True.
God, yeah.
Very
so
good.
true.
They're good. The number of I don't even know how I started getting the given TikToks, but all of them have been dudes, and it makes me so happy.
I love
like,
it.
They'll just be like, "Slice of life anime can't hurt you," and they'll show Given, and they come back and they're like crying.
Oh.
I was like, "This is amazing." I watched it.
It's true though.
Cool. Should we wrap up and do final thoughts and feels and vibes?
Final thoughts and feels. Yes, that's what we
Final
should
thoughts
be
and-
calling it.
Final thoughts and feels.
Yeah. Let's see. My final thoughts. I think that it's a lot more sweet and wholesome and straightforward than you might be expecting. You know, it has really, really good characters, and they're all like going through their own stuff, and music brings them together. And it's just very sweet and really well done, and the art's fantastic. So I definitely recommend it. Also, what I've seen of the anime was very pretty as well. So you should try it out. I don't know. It's pretty good. My thoughts and feels, big feels, very cute.
I agree. I'll just piggyback right off that and say I loved this series. Like I stated at the beginning, I immediately just got lost and kept reading. I was like, I cannot stop. And I love the characters and the journey that they go through, even within these first 16 chapters. I like the past, the way their stories play out. The relationship is adorable, and the first kiss, even though I knew it was going to happen, still made my heart go flutter, flutter, and I was like, this is so cute. And Yeah, I had a lot of feels about it. I think it's something that people should give a chance and it is very, very good, and I loved it.
To piggyback off that, yes, art is gorgeous. The storyline is just like, it's so good that literally anybody, even if you're not into BL, can enjoy this. It's just that good. Time investment wise, like things happen pretty quickly, so that you don't have to go through the whole floundering of like, okay, this is something that bugs me in these kinds of situations where it's just like, oh, person A likes person B likes person A, but they won't get together, and they create a whole like drama fest, and I'm like, I'm old, I can't stand that anymore. Just tell them how you feel. So this was a very nice change of pace for me in the genre, because my gosh, some of the other ones that I've read, I'm pulling my hair out at that point.
I say so, that, but I do love slow burn.
I do, me too, but I'm just like, when we're reading so much, it at some points, it can be a bit too much, where I'm just like,
it's the miscommunication.
Okay.
It's the like, if people are misunderstanding shit, and you know that if they had one conversation it would fix it, I can't stand that shit.
Oh my god,
I know. Yeah, that's what gets me. I'm just like, shut up, just talk to each other. Shut up, I'm gonna punch you both.
Yeah. Oh my god, that happens.
I know violence isn't the answer, but my goodness.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yep.
Anyways, I don't have so far. I haven't had that issue with this, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm gonna immediately read some more.
Yep, get it.
Yeah.
Cool. So we all have feels, and we recommend it based off of those feels that you go and check out. Given. So that wraps up our discussion. I'm going to go ahead and read the summary of what we are reading next week, and you guys in chat get to guess what it is, and we have a hard out for 2 minutes from now, so it's going to be a speed guess.
Let's go.
But I guess you guys probably get it. Okay. Blank is centered around Blank, a 5-year-old girl who's energetic, cheerful, curious, odd, and quirky, so much so that even her Blank calls her unusual. She is also initially ignorant about many things that a child her age would be expected to know, among them doorbells, escalators, air conditioners, and even playground swings. This Blank is the premise of humorous stories whereby she learns about and frequently misunderstands everyday things. It's easy.
It's easy. You got this.
Not Demon Slayer.
Chat, you got this. You could do this.
Come on, chat. Okay. 10 seconds left.
It starts with a Y.
We've read it before.
Ends with a Otsuba.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
I literally said the name.
Yatsuba. Yes. Thank you. You got it, chat. Good job.
Yay, good job, chat. We didn't help at all.
We didn't do anything. I love it. Yes, next week we are talking Yotsuba chapters 53 through 80.
Yay! Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you next week. Bye!